After waiting for 40 years, mankind is finally going to the underground ocean of N2 to search for alien life. Just on October 14th, the Europa Clipper was successfully launched aboard Musk's heavy-lift Falcon 9 rocket. It is expected to arrive at N2 in April 2030 after 6 years of flight. There is likely to be life in the underground ocean under the N2 ice layer. If once confirmed, it means that human beings are not alone in the universe. It is no exaggeration to say that this may be the closest that humans have ever come to alien life. Because based on past observations of Jupiter by Galileo and other detectors, Mue-Erzhang possesses the key elements for the birth of life. Although it is just a satellite, and the surface temperature is as low as a terrifying minus 160 degrees Celsius. But there is enough evidence that there may be an ocean world with a depth of 100 kilometers under the ice of Mue. There is twice as much water as Earth. And because Jupiter's strong tidal force is constantly pulling and squeezing Jupiter too, undersea volcanoes and fire holes exist in large areas deep under the sea. Otherwise, it would be impossible to explain the existence of such a huge liquid ocean in Mue-Erxia. If life exists, they may live near these hydrothermal vents on the seafloor. Life uses this to obtain heat and minerals, etc. And scientists speculate the underground ocean on Jupiter may second have existed for 4 billion years. It is very likely that life has been purified from it. So at the end of Galileo's life, in order to protect this planet that may potentially harbor life, the staff finally controlled it to fall into Jupiter's atmosphere. Since the 1980s, when Voyager 1 first passed by this mysterious planet, people discovered its special features. Unlike other satellites in the solar system, there are few obvious hidden rock pits on Mobile, and the surface is covered by a thick layer of ice. At that time, some scientists speculated that there may be a thirst for underground oceans on Mobile. More than 10 years later, Galileo's observations confirmed this. Then the Mobile orbiter plan was proposed. After 20 years and billions of dollars of investment, Europa Clipper is finally built successfully. Its height is 6 meters. When fully unfolded, the solar panels can reach a width of 22 meters and carried a large number of scientific instruments. Originally planned to be launched by NASA's Space Launch System, but due to technical reasons, to be officially confirmed in 2021. Musk's Falcon 9 heavy rocket launches, after waiting for 3 years, finally ushered in its launch. Euro 8 will travel in space for more than 5 years to reach Jupiter. During this period, the gravitational pull of the Earth and Mars was used to accelerate the. It is expected to enter orbit on April 11, 2030. This speed is already quite fast. It is worth noting that because Mue 2 is in the strong radiation zone of Jupiter, the detector can only survive here for a few months. Therefore, the staff took many protective measures on the Europa Clipper, and plans to have it orbit Jupiter in an elliptical orbit. Every few weeks, the probe will fly past Mue 2 at breakneck speeds, then quickly leave to send the acquired data back to Earth. And that's why it's called the Clippers. The entire mission is planned to fly slightly 49 times. So how will it search for underwater life in Mue 2? In fact, at the beginning of the mission, plans include a lander project, and there is a device on it that can drill through the ice. But due to technical limitations, it is currently almost impossible to drill through the ice several kilometers away. Secondly, considering that these actions may damage the ecological environment on Mue, in the end, the drilling plan had to be abandoned. Although you can't go directly into the underground ocean, but the staff still thought of a good way, because they found that the pressure of the water under the ice in Mue was extremely huge. Sometimes it breaks out of the ice sheet and forms a geyser. This is similar to the situation on Mue. So I plan to fly the Europa Clipper to Romulus on 2nd It can use QP to analyze the components in the fountain to determine whether there is life. All in all, this may be the closest time humans get to extraterrestrial life. Is there life on Moe too? Still a mystery so far. We can only wait quietly until after 2030. Let's hope that the Europa Clipper can unravel the mystery.